Hello, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. I haven't done a reading in a long time, and I'm about to do that. So, I got my hands on this new deck, and it's called Believe in Your Own Magic. But basically, this deck is about self-love. People are always doing readings on love, how does somebody else feel, what's going on in somebody else's life, but hardly ever do people sit down and take the time to do a reading on themselves. And I feel like that's very important. I mean, just like Spirit has messages for you to give to other people, Spirit also is trying to speak to you too, because with what we do, we give off, or I'll say we use a lot of our energy, in our readings. With the gift that we have, it takes a lot of energy, and I tell people spirit is energy. Never forget that. Trust and believe that. Okay? Now, of course, this is a general reading. You take it as it resonates. What's for you is for you, and what's not for you, don't even try to make it fit where it doesn't. Some people will hear these readings and they try to line it up with where they are or what's happening, and it's kind of confusing. It's not for you. It's not for you. That's for someone else. That's why it's called a general reading. Okay? You take what resonates with you, and you say, oh, how would I know when it's for me? You'll know. You'll know. There are certain things that's happening in your life. There are certain things that's gonna come out of me that you're gonna say, I know for a fact that message is for me. So you are exactly who I'm talking to. So I'm gonna do 3 piles, and I see which one just jumped out at me. That's on the first, third pile. So I'm gonna turn this over and see what the card has to say. So the card that we have is the Phoenix card. And it says, how's that for a happily ever after? So basically, in the picture, you have a woman standing there, and there's like a book representing the Bible, and there's like this smoke coming down from the sky, and she has this crown on. Basically, this card is saying victory. Okay? All odds were stacked against whoever you are. But in the end, whatever you went through, you have the victory. You have the power. So this card is kind of like in your face, How's that for a happily ever after? Ha ha! So for whoever this is, whatever it is that you've been going through, or what you might be going through right now, this card is confirmation that you will be successful in your victory. Okay? You will have a successful victory. Not to worry. Whatever the situation is, the card says shark, but the writing beneath the card says swim away from the situation, meaning don't allow yourself to feed any further into whatever it is. Walk away. However, you have to detach yourself. However, you have to move away from whatever it is. Do that. Okay? And it's very necessary that you do that. You know, take it as it resonates. I see this as being a love card. And the reason why is representing a relationship, because here you see the man and here you have the woman. Now she has the fins of a fish, but notice he has like a shark, vicious, malicious. Be careful, whoever he is, not to trust him. Notice she's showing fear, like she has a reason to be afraid. So whatever the situation is, whoever is with, you need to be guarded right now. Don't take things for granted. Pay attention to everything that's going on around you. But as much as you can remove yourself from this situation, please allow yourself to do so. Because what we have here is a shark. And we all know what sharks do when they attack. Okay? Okay. The next card, we have raindrops. And raindrops, what it says underneath this card is to take a chance. Now, I don't know how you want to take this card with what the last card said, and the last card was the shark card. And it said to swim away from the situation. Now here you see a woman walking in the rain. It's like she's with a friend and they're having a conversation and she's telling her, hey, take a chance. You never know what might happen. But just by the fact that the rain is coming down in this card and the umbrella, to my knowledge and understanding, is representing to cover yourself. It's like, still in awe, as I said, no matter what this person is telling you, take a chance on them. Let's not forget, you're dealing with the shark. Okay? You are dealing with the shark. And the warning was to move away from the situation. So in order to move away from the situation, taking friendly advice may not be the right advice. This is something that you're going to have to go within, within yourself on this situation. This is not the situation to take advice from someone you think can give you good advice. Especially if you already have that feeling like something doesn't feel quite right. And you go and get this advice from a friend and you still got that feeling like, I don't know. That's kind of like a sign right there, from the universe to not set yourself up, because there's something that you should be cautious about. See what I mean? Now, after we've got the shark card and the raindrops, we got the dragon card. Okay, and the writing underneath that card says, slay them all. Okay, so Apparently, whoever this person is advising you to take a chance on this shark is going to lead to a battle. Okay, like some type of fight or altercation is going to break out. It's like some truth is going to come to light. And whatever the truth is that's going to come to light is going to cause war. Okay, notice the sword. It's going to be serious. It's real. You know, once again, take the advice from that shark card. Move away from the situation. Do not fall victim to something that you really don't want no parts of. Okay? Okay. Bitch fire? Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bitch fire. That's the name of the card, y'all. Bitch fire. Underneath that card, it says, stand up for yourself. Okay, now what I'm getting from this card is apparently whoever this shark is to you, he's very charming, and apparently he's going to pull you in because you may just end up taking that advice from a friend and giving this shark a chance, which is going to lead you down the path to having to fight for yourself, slay them all. You know, all sounds like, you know, there's more than one person involved. You know, so once again, as I said, be careful and remain guarded. Pay attention to your surroundings. But no matter what happens, at all costs, stand up for yourself. You know, that bitch in you, let it come out. All the way out. I am so sorry for the interruptions, y'all, but I was interrupted. Now, anyway, back to our reading. We were up to the bitch card. But where I left off with that bitch card was you're going to have to release your inner bitch because whatever this situation is, it's going to get real. You know, and it's serious. And like I said, it will lead to altercation. Okay? You will have to fight to defend yourself from whatever it is that this shark has got you involved in. So no matter how charming, no matter how much of I don't know, whatever floats your boat, but just be careful. You know, it's those charmers that's those are the dangerous ones, you know. Okay, let's see what our next card is going to be. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Okay. Whatever this is, whatever this drama is that's going to lead to this fight, this altercation with this male, it's going to come to an end. Okay? As you see, and you have to pay attention to the details in the card. As you see, she's in a dress. And she has this sweater on, and she's holding her crown, all right? No matter what looks like happened around her, Notice the sky is clearing, okay? There's puddles of rain, but the storm is over. And understand, she's okay. You don't see any scratches. You don't see any bruises, any marks. So whatever this is, no matter how bad this storm gets, in this situation, you'll be untouched. And now you understand where this Phoenix card comes from when it says, how's that for a happily ever after? Okay? So no matter what you've got yourself tied into with this shark, no matter what advice you're given, no matter how many dragons you have to slay from the outcomes of your choices, don't be afraid to release that inner bitch, okay? Let it fly free. Stand up for yourself. Fight for yourself. That's how you stand up for yourself. You release your inner bitch. You fight for what's yours, for what's right, and for what's the truth. And as long as you stand for those three things, understand you will always have the victory. Once again, that's what led us to this last card. The storm is over. The storm is over because you have the victory. How's that for a happily ever after? So, from this reading, I would like you, excuse me, can't get my words right. So from this reading, I would like you to be cautious, be careful, no matter what advice you may get or someone may give you, even those that you trust, be careful. Always let spirit guide you. Follow your own intuition. If it doesn't feel safe, don't allow someone to convince you that it is. When things feel as if they're getting to the point where you feel like, hey, I need to leave the situation, I need to back off, do so. Do so. You know, never set yourself up to be in danger, to be hurt because of someone else's negligence, someone else's selfishness. Don't allow yourself to ever be a victim to someone else's circumstances because, you know, you're the pawn on the board. You know, you're what they need to feel complete, to be happy, to win. Don't never let nobody take advantage of you in that way, in that light. You know, always living your truth. Okay? That's it. On that note, I'm going to end there. I hope that this message was for somebody and that it reached the right audience. Please like, subscribe, leave your comments. I highly, highly appreciate it. And I'm thankful for all the love and support that I do receive. Thank you. God bless. And don't forget to live in your own truth and always, always, always own your power. It's necessary.